Welcome to Why I Left Bedside, the podcast where we give you the inside scoops of working in healthcare, the ups and the downs.
So our goal here is not to discourage anyone from working bedside, but to raise awareness to what it's really like in hopes to bringing a change to the world of nursing and healthcare. Leaving bedside doesn't mean leaving your purpose.
And because of that, we are here to give you realness wrapped in reassurance and a good laugh every week. Because you know, laughter is the best medicine.
This is why I left bedside.
Hey y'all, I'm Alex.
And I'm Shelena.
And this is Why I Left Bedside. So welcome back, Call Like Crew. And if you're new here, we welcome you too. Let's get into it.
All right, y'all. So today we will be talking about burnout versus God's calling.
But first, we're going to play a game because y'all know we love a game. We're going to be playing first time, last time. With this game, the rule is we'll draw a prompt from the cup, and on the card it will say when is our first time doing something and when was the last time doing something. So this is a way for you all to get to know us as well as enhance our public speaking skills.
We plan to take this beyond the podcast and the microphones, so we want to be prepared. So y'all feel free to leave a comment and list your first time and last time as well.
All right, let's get into it. Okay. First time you felt creatively blocked. Last time you felt creatively free.
I would say I was feeling creatively blocked before we started doing this. Like, I feel like I'd never been so creative. Like, I'm actually having the time to sit back and think about ideas, think about content that we need to post to kind of keep the people engaged. And what was the other?
Last time you felt creatively free.
Okay, so that's now too. I very much feel free when it comes to being creative now, because I pretty much can, we can make what we want and just put it out there.
That's show we do what we want.
Do what we want.
I agree. The last time I felt first time I felt creatively blocked, probably was with this, and especially I'm not. You probably wouldn't think it, but I'm really not an extrovert. I'm an introverted extrovert, so I'm very shy in like posting on social media and stuff. I do it here and there, but really stepping out and actually like being on TikTok and really making content for the podcast really put me out there, out of my shell. So that, with that, sometimes I'll be stumped like, okay, what kind of video do I need to make? Or I don't know what my niche, I think it's called niche.
Yeah.
I don't know what my niche is. And so with that, I'm like, okay, I'm all over the place. Like, I just got a whole lot of personality and just kind of all over the place. So, definitely with this, I can say, and last time I felt creatively free was being able to write for the podcast and be able to pour my creativity in that. And, just to how we gonna get this rolling.
And y'all, she did our script for this month, and she did really well, y'all.
Thank you.
Really well. Okay, so first time you took a big risk, last time you played it safe.
First time I took a big, oh my gosh, y'all, the year 2025, big risk for the both of us. First time took a big risk that I feel like is like big risk was us going on a travel assignment and we had nowhere to stay. Yeah, we went over there. We knew we had a job. We was employed, but we had nowhere to stay. So we went to orientation, and we were expecting, like, okay, it's just a little orientation. We're just going to have paperwork and then we're going to go back home. No, them folks said, we work tomorrow and the next day.
Right.
We have no clothes. We have no scrubs. All we had was us. So ended up having to drive, what was it, like a 3-hour drive, 2-hour drive?
2 for me.
And 3 for me. 3 hours back to Mississippi to go get our things, like pack up everything that we had that we were going to take, because this assignment was a long one.
Yeah, it was 18 weeks.
18 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So pack up everything we had and go. And so we didn't get no sleep. Nothing. It had to be back at work that night to work a full shift. So definitely that was a big risk. What was the other question?
Last time you played it safe.
Last time I played it safe. Last time I played it safe was probably before finally deciding to listen to God and quit my job. I was playing it safe. Definitely played it safe. What about you?
I can agree. So my first time I took a big risk was when I left my job. Literally quitting and did not have another job to back me up, because I always been a person like I would never quit my job before I have a backup plan or before I have another job in line. Like I've always been the person to be prepared. I always got a backup plan. Like everything, like I be on it. Like, but now I'm just going with God's flow. Yeah, just stepping out on faith, like walking by faith and definitely not by sight. Last time I played it safe.
I feel like you playing it safe no more.
No, I'm not. I don't remember the last time I played it safe.
Well, I think like maybe a makeup look, or have you ever want to try some bold makeup, but you were like,
well, yeah, maybe so, because I'm always, I love a soft glam, so that's what I always lean to. Like, and like, you know how people be wearing like the bold eyeshadow and stuff, like, I can't see myself doing that.
I want to get into it too, but I do neutral colors.
Yeah, me too.
And sometimes I don't even put anything on my lips.
Me either.
Like,
I don't.
Not even a foundation.
No, I may put like a little bronze over it, well, contour, whatever it's called, y'all. I'm not a makeup artist. I either do that, but I would prefer like an actual makeup artist to like give me like a bold look. Like, I'm scared to do it on myself.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I got you.
That's it, y'all.
So now let's get into our favorite segment, which is bag of the day. I'm gonna let you go first, cause she a little hard to explain.
Y'all, welcome to my first coach baby. This is her. I talked about her in the previous episode just a little bit, but this is my first coach bag ever. I have had her for probably, I would say 4 to 5 years for sure, if not more. She's a black leather Coach bag with silver hardware. She has like a cross stitching, I guess. I don't sew, so I'm not sure what it's called. Cross stitching is what I would say that kind of makes like a diamond shape. And the bag kind of feels like a cushion, kind of.
Okay.
But yeah, so silver hardware. The straps is adjustable. It has the long crossbody strap, and it also, you can take the straps off if you want to. And it also has the 2 smaller straps at the top where you can just hold it. It also has the little legs, I would say, at the bottom. There's silver legs at the bottom to kind of, I guess, help the purse stand up. A very sturdy purse. This is my everyday purse. Okay. Yeah, I carry this purse every day, and I do have it still. So it's like when I go, have y'all ever like, when you going out or just going shopping or whatever, and you, like, do y'all take 2 bags? You have to have your everyday bag, and then you have to have your smaller bag that you want to downsize to. But it's like, I can't leave my everyday bag at home because I feel like I'm going to be leaving something.
So you take your everyday bag, and then you take a bag, so you a bag lady.
Yeah, I can't. Like, I put my everyday bag in the trunk, and I just get what I need out of it and put it in my smaller bag.
Oh, you too grown for me. That's like grown women.
Yeah. Yes, but yeah, this everyday bag for sure. Since I have it stuffed a little heavy on my shoulders. So, also she has a zipper on the back, so little pocket where you can stuff little knick-knack things, little candy, little cash. Candy. Yeah, pocketbook candy. That's peppermint, y'all, if y'all didn't know. In the inside, she has 2 pockets in the inside. One is a pocket without a zipper. One is a pocket with a zipper. And on the pocket with the zipper, it has the label that is stitched on the outside. Very spacious. It has the dark brown interior.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my bag.
She's cute.
Thank y'all.
My bag of the day, girl. Let's get into her. She is from Fashion Nova. I bought this as a little statement piece, and she's making a statement for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a tote, like I can tote it or shoulder bag one. It's pretty big and spacious. It's light pink. It's fluffy. It has flowers on it. I'm not sure if this is what material this is, but it's a material making some flowers. And it's, you see the fluffy.
Yeah.
She is pretty much open concept. There are no pockets on the inside of her. There's a khaki color.
Yeah.
Khaki color on the inside. It is really like suede material. But open concept, so just got a few little knickknacks in here. Silver zipper, but the actual zip part is light pink. And I love this bag. She's cute, and my favorite color is pink, so it's right up my alley.
It look very cozy and warm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
Soft like a blanket.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get into the meat of this episode, where we talked about burnout. So, what are some things that you would like say that's burnout is? Like, what is burnout to you?
Burnout to me, definitely exhaustion and the knowing you have to but not wanting to. It can come with anxiety, which can lead to depression, and just feeling trapped in what you're doing. Like you don't see a way out. And so with that, I know with me, like burnout, like my baseline of who I was when I went into work was, girl, I gotta go to work. I want to go to work. Oh my God, I gotta go to work. Like, just don't want to go, and just already irritated before I even get on the floor. And I can just hear myself in my assignment. I know we better be right. Like, just I already just in that mood. Like, I already just nothing's happened yet to me on this shift, but I'm just already mad.
Yep.
So to me, that's burnout. What would you describe burnout as?
Yeah, pretty much the same. I know for me, I was irritated all the time. Just so irritated. I oftentimes have like emotional numbness. Like I would put myself on autopilot and just like tunnel vision, trying to just got to get to the end of the shift.
12 hours.
Yes, 12 hours. I get to 7 o'clock and just not having no emotions about things when normally something would just like make me upset or like.
So it's like it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like, and I probably stayed in that for a while. Like as it got like towards the end, towards me leaving. Yeah, but
so because I know both of us, like we love to go up above and beyond for our patients. That's just who we are as people and who God has called us to be within this calling of nursing. So with that, you love to do things for your patients. Whatever they ask, you ready to do it for them. Like you're practically running to get some water for them if they ask for it. So did those tasks start to feel heavier to you?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, because it's like another thing added to my list.
Yeah.
And I don't want to feel that way.
Yeah, it's like,
it's so simple.
Did you feel like you were kind of griping about, like, oh my God, they just asked for this, I got this going on, like just everything just...
When I'm up busy and got to do something else that I would put as a higher priority, yes. But if not, then no, I wouldn't gripe about it. I just go grab it. Or if it's somebody that I could ask, hey, can you go grab this while I do this? Yeah. And
almost with the burnout, don't even want to ask anybody, can they do anything for it? Because a lot of the time we will ask and you just get attitude behind it. And so it's like, you know what? I'd rather not ask you to do it for me. I'll do it for myself. And I know that if I do it, that it's getting done.
Yeah, and it's going to get done right.
Yes. And so I know with that, like with the task feeling heavy and everything, I know for me, I have to just remember, like, it's not about me at the end of the day. Like, even though I'm feeling this way, at the end of the day, it's still not about me. It's still about these patients and caring for these patients and just being present for the patient. Not just being present, but not just being a body and just being there, but actually being present and being compassionate and keeping that passion towards my patients.
Yeah, I agree. And then I also, like, even things that I know, well, trying to stay within my calling. Well, I'm asking this. How do you know that you're still within your calling?
Really aligning with my purpose and knowing that still feeling fulfilled, even though I'm burned out, still feeling fulfilled with what I'm doing, and know that I'm helping someone get better. I'm helping someone be able to go home. You know, I'm helping someone maybe feel better, because being in the hospital is a very vulnerable time for people. It's scary. You don't know, especially for people who may be coming to the hospital for the first time and they don't know what's going on with them. They are, you know, a new diagnosis. And some might get a bad prognosis. And so that's scary, but also we call them frequent flyers, but our patients who are chronically ill and end up having to come to the hospital multiple times. You may see them this week, you may see them next week, you may see them the week after that, just getting readmitted, coming back. And for them, I know that could be scary, because maybe it's like, am I even gonna make it out this time? So really understanding that and like putting myself to the side with the burnout thing. Like, of course I'm burnt out and I don't feel well, but it is a blessing to be able, just to be able to be in my right mind, have activity of my limbs, be able to come to work, even though I don't want to come to work, but be able to do those things. So I feel like still just remembering that is how I know I'm still in my calling. And because I still have compassion in my heart. No matter how I'm feeling, I still care about
compassion, and it's good. It's good to have. That's how you know that, definitely is your calling. And also, too, being able to thank God for allowing us to be able to take care of his people. And for me, it's also like the moments of joy. Love those moments of joy. Because oftentimes, you know, I try to, when I have time, I try to have conversation with my patient, just say something, joke around, try to make them laugh and stuff.
Get their mind off of it.
Yeah, get their mind off of it, because they're not feeling their best. So yeah, just making them laugh, and then they'll be like, oh, I needed that laugh. I have been feeling so bad until you came in here. You're a breath of fresh air, like stuff like that. It's like, okay, thank you, God.
It'd be really, for me, the elderly patients, oh my God, those, like,
it's so
I know
adorable.
Some nurses, they love mother, baby, NICU, labor and delivery. Me, I'm a geriatric girl, y'all.
Yeah.
I love my geriatric. Those are my babies.
Yeah.
And so to see them, and then maybe some family isn't coming to see them, or they don't have family, and to just be able to sit with them and, you know, like, just be there, be present, because with nursing, we're not only a nurse, we're family members too. When you don't have a family member, we're family members.
Literally.
And knowing that we're called to be the hands and feet of Jesus, and that means that advocating for your patient, educating them, going above and beyond, and I feel like that's a reflection of God.
Yep.
Really.
And like the other week when we went to the nursing home and played bingo with the organization that we joined, Zyla Pillar, that was so fulfilling to me. Like, they really enjoyed us being there and playing bingo. Like, I would love to do that more often. Yeah, because all they want is your time, somebody's time. It don't even have to be family, like you said. Like, anybody's
and
time.
I actually was able to see a patient that I had not the previous night. Was the previous night? Previous night / morning, because I'm a night shift girl.
Yeah.
So I took care of this patient on Thanksgiving, but I saw them on Saturday and I got off on Friday morning. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving was on Thursday. But being able to see him in the state he was in, and then see him when he rolled into that facility was amazing, because it's like he did a whole 180 and he looked so good. It just did my heart some good, because we had a little tough night with him and his health, but to see that he recovered and he was able to come back to himself, and that made my heart smile.
Yeah, that's true fulfillment. I feel like I also had an incident to where a patient that I took care of, I ended up seeing his wife at the gym, and she was like, she stopped me, she was like, you look familiar. And I was like, yeah, I took care of your husband. And she was like, you sure did. You know, just being very appreciative of the care that I had gave them. Like, moments like that, definitely make me feel fulfilled.
Yes, and also looking at the patient as a person in whole, and not their behavior, because a lot of the times we will have patients who come confused because of maybe low sodium or whatever the case may be that's causing them to have altered mental status.
Right.
And so sometimes they're not who they are. They're not themselves. And so maybe they're acting irate towards you. They're doing this, they're doing that. They may say some stuff to you that would hurt you. But then once they are well and recovering, they come back to themselves. They're like, I'm so sorry. Like, I did not know. That's not me. Or family members will come and be like, that's not who he is. Like, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I know I experienced that with my grandma when she was in the hospital. She had low hemoglobin, and so she was needing some blood, and all of that caused confusion for her. And so in needing that, she was very rude to the nurses. It was like, grandma, that ain't grandma. Like, you know, like, she does not act that way. And so when she came into her, it was like, yeah, that's not her. But the nurses were very understanding, and they were like, you know, we see this all the time. But that goes to show that you have to take care of the person and not base your care off of their behavior,
at the
their
moment,
appearance, their lifestyle. Because maybe they have a lifestyle that you don't agree with, but that goes out the window when it's time to care for them.
Yeah, it literally
because
does.
we are caring for them. Not just physically, but I also feel like spiritually too, because as you care and show your compassion towards them, that not only heals physical,
Right.
but heals spiritual.
Yes, spiritually, for sure. What are some ways that you kind of lean onto God when you're, like, on your rough days?
I pray. I listen to gospel. I definitely pray. I am a supply closet crier, chronic. So anytime it's going rough, and like, I have to go in there and I have to lean against them briefs and just cry and just pray. And I be like, Lord,
you
please,
have to.
God, like, help me through this shift. Like, you'll never leave me, nor will you forsake me. And so I know you will be with me through the end of this shift, through the end of this career. Like, I know you're going to be with me. So I just call on God. Because if I don't have anybody else, I know that I can call on God.
Yes, you can. Definitely just lean on Him. And for me, I say prayers too. I say little prayers in my head or in my patient rooms. I try to give myself daily affirmations. And just taking a minute to gather myself, step away from all the noise. You know, that call light crew. That call light be ringing off the hook.
Yes.
Well, sometimes you have to just step in the med room or step in the supply closet, take a break. Like, I need a moment to get myself together and really take advantage of the off days. Like, try to pamper yourself in some way. I know the first off day is like, I don't do nothing but sleep. So it's like, I really need 4 off days in a row.
Let's talk about the off days. This is a little off subject, but let's talk about off days. Because as a night shift nurse, your first day off is not a day off. Like,
no,
you
it's
need
not.
it to rest. Like, and I will find myself sleeping almost 12 hours.
Yeah, me too.
So, we definitely, and especially if you are working like a schedule where you work, say you work Monday, you're off Tuesday, work Wednesday, that's just terrible.
It is.
Like, no way to recover.
No, at all. And then, like, that second day, you got house chores to do. You got errands you need to run. You need to go pay this bill. You need to go do this. You need to go get groceries. And it's like, dang, now I just got one more day to really pamper myself and to do some self-care. And then the next day, I'm back to work again. Yes. Yeah.
So we have to, that goes to show that we have to take care of us the best way that we know how, so that we can go, in to take care of people, but also understand that if it becomes too much and, like, it's just not something you could do anymore,
right?
To prevent, because you don't want to, you're like, okay, I got to be strong and I got to do this and that, but you don't want that to carry over into, okay, now I'm going to work and these patients are not going to get 100% of me because I just don't have 100% to give.
Right. It's true.
Yes, ma'am. So we talked about, like, how we lean on God with the burnout or to know we're still in the call. Let's go back to burnout. So how would you say, is music a way that you can lean on God? Like, do you listen to gospel, kind of get you in the mood for word?
Yeah. Yeah, I listen to gospel. It definitely gets me in the mood.
Okay, so give us like your favorite gospel song.
Right now it's Rain by Kiara Shields.
Okay.
Yes, that's like every day I have to. That's my first go-to song that I have to listen to. Yes.
Okay.
And sometimes this song just be on repeat until I get to work.
I don't think I have just a specific. Like I don't know. They just play and I just sing them. I just be singing down in that car till I get to work, and I be in that park garage, and music just blaring. But I just had to get me a praise in right quick.
Be tearing the steering wheel up.
Oh yeah, girl. Sometimes I let it go and just have to.
Yeah.
But I have to hold on for God's unchanging hand.
Please don't let the steering wheel go.
Yes.
Hold up.
Thanks for listening and supporting healthcare workers as we explore life beyond the bedside.
And if this episode resonates with you, don't forget to like and leave a comment below.
And while you're at it, you might as well share and subscribe to our channel because you know that's how you get your blessing.
Yep. And remember, whatever your path, you're valued. Your experiences matter, and your journey is worth celebrating. So you can follow us at Why I Love Bedside podcast on all platforms at Why I Love Bedside.
And if you want to join our email list and really become part of the Call Light crew, then click the link in our link tree in this show's description. Thank you for being a part of Why I Love Bedside.
Now back to the episode.
So what makes you feel that you are still in your call, even during the hard seasons of nursing?
Like when I see my patients improving, you know, like we said previously, they can come in being this type of way, very confused, not even knowing that they're here in this world. And then by the time that it's time for them to go home, they are a whole new person. Like they come out on another side. And then like you said with your patient, how he was doing in the hospital, and then you saw him at the nursing home, and it's like, wow, who is this man? Yes, things like that. Family, when they show appreciation, you know, sometimes they be like, they bring donuts for us, bring little snacks, cakes, and all that stuff. That really, you know, warms my heart. Cause like, no, you thought about me. Yeah, like that. What about you?
So I can really relate to what you said. Just seeing them be able to recover and know that touches me, and that, you know, because some people could be like, okay, they recover, cool, whatever, they finna go. But I just be so happy to see, like, let me wheel you down. Like, you know, I don't used to work day shift, used to be able to discharge patients and stuff. But now, you know, work night shift. So when I come in the next day and I see that they're gone, I'll be like, what happened to such and such? Oh, they went home. Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, woo. Yeah. Okay, so happy to see that they've gone home and not home. So how do you think God uses hard seasons to shape like our character, patience, and faith?
I believe that God allow the tough times, the hard times to shape us. Like our situation, how our hard days and stuff, he allowed us to go through those experiences, the challenging days, the good shifts, just to be able to give us the tools that we need to create this podcast, to give us something to talk about. Yes, and like the pastor said, this nursing degree is our classroom. Yes. Yeah. How about you?
I definitely agree. And also can see how God is using the pressing of like bedside, and how that was pressing us and refining us, and we're destined for greater. And not to say the bedside is not greater, but we're destined for something other than bedside.
Right.
And so that is, and also teaching, we had to go through it in order to get to this.
Right.
So teaching us to persevere, and also how to face adversity and how to come out of that gracefully.
Yes. And like we have to keep going the extra mile for our patients.
Yes.
Despite, you know, the feeling of being burnt out, because we do still care. We do still have that compassion to do what we love, and that's caring and nursing these patients. Every day we have to go to work, we have to keep a smile on our face, put a smile on our face, even when we are not feeling our best. But we are here to do one thing, and that's to take care of His God people.
And glorify Him while doing so.
Yep.
So give us a story about recognizing God's guidance in the decision of choosing to leave or stay.
Okay, so for me, with me quitting my job, last day was November the 25th before Thanksgiving. So I went into this month of December, which is the end of the year, jobless. But this has been like, I feel like this has been the happiest that I've ever been.
Okay.
You know, even though, you know, working bedside, working med-surg it's kind of been, I don't know how to say it, kind of been stressing me to the T. But it's like, I have a relief. I have a sense of relief now, because now I am able to build a routine, try to get closer to God. Like, I dedicated this month to fast, pray, wake up at 6 o'clock every morning.
Okay.
Whether it's listening to a sermon, writing notes, reviewing those notes, just spending time with Him, trying to grow my relationship with Him, to make sure that, you know, I'm doing what He wants me to do. I also dedicated this month to focus more so on the podcast, which is growing our pages on all our platforms to kind of grow that following and create the community. So yeah, and this literally, it's been one of the best months of my life, I can say. Like, I am just filled with the joy of the Lord, and I love it.
I love it.
What about you?
So I will go back to questioning my calling. I know for me, when I first became burned out, I was like, am I burned out? Is this what I'm experiencing? Like, and so I felt guilty about feeling burned out, because I felt like I should not feel that way, especially if this is something that God has called me to do. But I had to give myself grace and realize that maybe, like, bedside was just my first job. Nursing is my career. So I had to separate those two and understand that no matter what I do, I'm going to be a nurse.
Yes.
And I'm still going to be able to give compassion and spread God's love through what I do, whether it's at bedside or podcast or whatever I'm doing. And I really use prayer to bring me clarity, just acknowledging God in all my ways so that He can direct my path and make it straight. And so just talking to God, I talk, Lord, like literally, like I talk to God all day long. Like, Lord, okay, what am I do about this now? Like, or even if I lose my phone, I'm like, Lord, where the phone at? Help me to find the phone. You know, just talking to Him so that I can get the answers that I need.
Yeah, and that's what He wants us to do. He wants us to lean on
right
Him,
now.
talk to Him. Sure He
is. I'm going to close this out in prayer. So we're going to say a prayer really quickly. You want to do the honor?
Sure.
Okay.
Father God, we lift up every nurse who is confused, exhausted, or unsure of their calling. Quiet the noise around them and calm the anxiety within them. Give them clarity, peace, and direction that only You can provide. Reveal whether they are meant to stay, to rest, to shift roles, or to step into something new. Remind them that You are not the author of confusion, but of wisdom and purpose. Surround them with Your presence, strengthen their hearts, and guide their steps. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. So, Call Out Crew, thank you all for joining us. If you have not, hit that notification bell and subscribe to us so that you can be notified when we post every Wednesday. Follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, at Why I Left Bedside. And let's make a community. Join the community. We want to talk to y'all. Comment to us. Email us at Why I Left Bedside. What is it? podcast@gmail.com. We want to hear
from
platforms.
You. Yes. Also, go to our Instagram. We have a link tree in our bio. Sign up. It's our email sign up. So join that as well, so you can get all the notifications that you would need from us. And also on Facebook, we have a group, and that's called Why I Love Bedside Call Out Crew. So join that as well, because we're trying to get y'all a little more active. We want y'all to talk to us and communicate with us a little bit more. So yeah, but till next time, bye.